Good evening, folks. What's going on tonight? What's up, Manic, Ms. Roy, Satellite, PO Collector Boy, Arcane? Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's supposed to be the power hours, but it isn't on account of me dying. What's up, Art Dominic? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm in bad shape right now. I am actually sicker than I was yesterday. So, this is not a normal stream. This is just a stream to update y'all. Sorry, yeah, I'm pretty sorry about my death too. It has not been exaggerated. You're dying, is that what you mean by the future of streams? Well, see, I plan on getting better. This is something that most people don't try, but I'm thinking outside the box here. I intend to recover from this death and go on streaming, in fact. I want to do 2 things tonight. It's not going to take long. Yeah. if only I could save. I want to tell you what's going on with the schedule, and then I want to decide what we're doing next week. Dying? Yeah, who can afford to die in this economy? Seriously. First, and I will repeat this as many times as I have to throughout the evening, I have gotten definitive word from my boss that my new schedule, the one where I'm working nights, is not starting until May 31st. So, instead of immediately upending our current stream schedule, I still have a month of streams to go. So, that's good. I mean, obviously, that's a very, very good thing. So yeah, that means after this week, we'll have 4 full weeks of streams throughout the month of May to stream stuff. So yeah, that's one. That was easy. All right, the other thing. We gotta decide what we're gonna do with that time. As long as you're healthy and happy, I'm cool. Well, I'm one of those things right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna work on the health part as soon as the stream is over. I'm gonna crawl in bed. I'm gonna sleep a lot, and hopefully feel better tomorrow. I'm pretty sure this is the worst of it. My illnesses usually peak on the second day, so. Here's the thing. Here's the deal. So, this week is already prescribed. Assuming that I've recovered enough to do a full stream tomorrow, we'll do Indie Variety Night. Work through not this stuff. I put this up because it's interesting. It's interesting what Steam thinks I should play next. I've always kind of wanted to do something with that. Do like a Friday night where I just try a bunch of the play next games, but unfortunately a bunch of these I already know I want to do full playthroughs of anyway, so that wouldn't be very helpful at the moment. But yeah, tomorrow night's planned to be Indie Variety Night, and then the Power Hour is on Saturday, and then we're gonna start Satisfactory on Sunday. I'm still set on that. I still like that plan. So yeah, but then Monday. Here's the big question. Here's the important one, and this is where the democracy in the stream title comes into account. Monday is May the 4th. We always do something Star Warsy on May the 4th. Sometimes we only do a night or 2 of Star Warsy stuff. Sometimes we do a lot of Star Warsy stuff. Last year, as you may recall, we did Jedi Fallen Order, which, I don't know about you, I really like that. How many nights did that take, anyway? How long are we on that? 7. That took 7 nights. So, I mean, that was a bit of a haul. Was Star Wars released on May 4th? No, it May the 4th, like May the 4th be with you. Somebody, like, that occurred to somebody a couple years ago. Well, then don't make the joke. I'm just kidding. Just like you were. Excuse me. I can't yell tonight. It's very distressing. Okay, anyway. What was I talking about? Yes, we did Jedi Fallen Order last year. Straight up. Oh god, this is 70%? Straight up, I was planning on doing Jedi Survivor this year. I was going to start Jedi Survivor on Monday. But there's an important consideration here. Jedi Survivor is long. Jedi Survivor is longer than Fallen Order. It would probably take, by my estimations, it would take the rest of our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays through May. That would basically be the last big full playthrough we do before my schedule changes and I'm no longer able to stream most nights. So I'm not going to ask you directly what you want to do. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna make use of poll technology tonight. This run. You just skip the poll, assume we tie. If you tie it, I'm gonna be so mad. Help me out here, people. I am sick. I am on death's door here. Help me actually decide things here. What's this? What's this, Manic? What you got?
Oh, hey.
Oh, that looks interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll check this out later. That actually looks pretty cool. Thank you, Manic. Valhalla's Dev's upcoming game looks sick. What are they working on? Jedis do not wear mullets. Says who? You guys are dead and I'm not. You voted! Yay! You voted. You voted. I guess we can go to the store page for Jedi Survivor. Take a look at it. Jedi Survivor is also only $10 a change right now. It's won a lot of awards. Also, you can make Cal look like Joe Dirt in this. Now, it looks like a cool ass game, like straight up. But yeah, the thing is, it's big. The main consideration right now is it big. It significantly bigger than Fallen Order. So if y'all are antsy about that, especially with the limited time we have together. Cal still looks and sounds like my brother-in-law. It weirds you out. Something called Parabellum Bloodhound. I'll look into that. Interesting. You get a cute robot back. You get to do another cute robot. The alternative to Jedi Survivor is just a smaller, like a 1 or 2 night Star Wars game. I still got a couple of those. I still got a couple that I wanna noodle around with. So it's not like we've run out of Star Wars things to do. And I mean, at some point, I'll start recycling through Star Wars games. Because I would actually like to replay Dark Forces someday. But yeah, that's your vote right now is basically either do you want to play Jedi Survivor for May, or do you want to do 1 or 2 nights of Star Wars stuff and then move on to other things. Cool to see you play this, but in different circumstances. Yeah, like if my schedule wasn't changing, this wouldn't even be a question. I would just do it. This is what I want to do right now, but you know, I also feel like the time is maybe not right for it, given the circumstances. So all of you show off your Star Wars phone game collection. So don't tempt me. Do not tempt me. You risk me becoming a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes influencer. Because there ain't a whole lot of them right now. Games are running for 10 years. Oh my god, they had a huge screw up today. I won't go into the details of it because I know I'll just bore you all to tears. But basically, they screwed up. They instituted a new progression system a couple months ago for brand new characters, and they screwed it up real bad. And their concession for that was basically to just freely gear up all of our characters. And like, I was kind of checked out on this one. I hadn't actually been working on these characters, and now they're like fully geared up. So I'm pretty happy about that. Did a lot to improve my game experience. I know the whales are furious though, because there are people out there that spent a lot of money to get those characters geared up, and now everybody has them geared up. Do you realize the same poll? I thought you were around the poll because you were really interested in Jedi Survivor. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't finesse democracy as such. There will be other May the 4ths, presumably, hopefully. I intend on it. I'll be doing May the 4ths as long as I'm here. As long as I draw breath, there will be Star Wars games. Rick the Door Technician is dead. Long live his brother, Dick the Door Technician. You should play Yoda Stories. I did play Yoda Stories. Chaos. Chaos, please. Have a care. I actually did it. It wasn't a full night, to be fair. But at the end of this stream, I did some Yoda Stories, and I feel like that was a pretty good case against Yoda Stories, frankly. To play Super Bombad Racing. There are a lot of things I could do, frankly. Okay, so perfectly reasonable, kind of the result I expected. Play smaller things, great. So I'm gonna float some other ideas with y'all. Question is how I want to do this. Do I want to give you... I think I've seen some Jedi Survivor being run, but it's been a while. See, before I played Jedi Fallen Order, I'd watch Tino play a bunch of it. I'd watch other people play a bunch of it. I knew a lot about Jedi Fallen Order before I went into it. I know nothing about Jedi Survivor. Absolutely, literally nothing. I don't know what this game's about. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know nothing about nothing. So I'm pretty excited to get to it eventually, probably next year at this point. So, all right, we're gonna run another poll. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I don't normally do this. It might be because I'm sick and my brain is not functioning completely. I have two ideas for what I want to do after we play our little Star Wars game. I'm gonna give you those options. I'm also gonna give you a third option. I'm gonna give you an out if you don't like either of those two options. So I'm gonna give you a known quantity. I'm gonna give you one thing by name. I'm gonna give you one thing by genre. Because I actually haven't decided on which one of those I want to do. And then I'm gonna give you an out if you don't like either of those. Let's see how this goes. So, what should we play after Star Wars? What I'm gonna offer you is this. Your first option is the Rusty Lake series. I have been thinking about doing a run through of all the Rusty Lake games from start to finish, or start to when we get tired of it, because they are pretty cool games, and I've never played them all in a stretch to kind of stitch the story together for myself. Where's the Penisy game option? Rusty Lake might be closer than you think, honestly. Retro FPS. I've been wanting to do a retro FPS for a while. There are a lot of possibilities here. I was thinking about stuff like OG Half-Life, Deus Ex, Tron 2.0, some other stuff. Something else I couldn't even guess at this point. You'd kind of be putting me on the spot there to come up with something. So, but I got other stuff. I mean, as you can see, I got other stuff to do. So, how do I vote for Super Bombad Racing? Not on the table. I am choosing the Star Wars game. The Star Wars game is going to be of my own volition. Rusty Trombone games. Turbo Overkill. I love the retro FPS idea. Can your motion sensitivity survive it? It should. It should. I can still play FPS. I mean, I've been playing Star Rupture in my own time, which, as you may recall, is an FPS. I've been through a lot of games. It's just some of them, if if the FOV is really narrow, or if the rendering is weird, or in particular, if the level design is really, really tight, I have trouble. But most classic FPSs are much more wide open. Like Half-Life, I guarantee you, I'd be 100% fine playing Half-Life. Because Half-Life, most of Half-Life's areas are really wide open, and when they aren't, they're things like air vents, where you're not like swinging your view all over the place trying to figure out where to go. It's an air vent. You crawl through the air vent until it collapses and you get dumped out in the next set piece. I'm gonna do Dark Forces again sometime. I've done Dark Forces before. I've done the entire Dark Forces / Jedi Knight series except for Jedi Outcast, because I just don't like that game. I am just not down with that game. I have tried so many times and I can't do it. So I've done Dark Forces, I've done Jedi Knight, I've done Jedi Academy. I didn't stream Mysteries of the Sith. I feel like I should go back and do that at some point. It's not great, but it is notable that they actually made a video game where you can play as Mara Jade, the Mary Sueiest character in Star Wars ever. No, I will not be taking questions on this. Yeah, sometimes games just don't hit right. I think the last time I did Jedi Outcast, I really didn't like the level design. And level design is a huge reason why I like Dark Forces and Jedi Knight so much. Like, the levels are really, really cool. Jedi Academy was, like, tolerable. It wasn't great, but I got through it. It was entertaining enough for that. But yeah, Jedi Outcast levels, I'm not cool with them. I've gotten to Bespin in that game. I think that's as far as I've gotten when I played it on my own, but when I streamed it a couple years ago, I don't even think I finished the first map. I just really didn't like it. So many astonishing Mary Sues and Marty Stews in the Star Wars extended universe. Can you really compare the two sunsets? Mara Jade is by far the most prominent. I know they've come up with all kinds of other bullshit, but like Mara Jade is one that people actually point to as like a good character and like ask for her to come back in the modern Star Wars stuff, and I just stare agape at them. I'm like, do you have any critical thinking skills whatsoever? Something else wins. Did you ever revisit UFO 50? Are you inclined to do so? Honestly, yes I am, but probably not right now. The thing about UFO 50 The thing about UFO 50 is I know a bunch of those games are like difficult to get through, and I'm not like, there are times where I'm in the mood for just like a wide range of things just going all over the place. But right now, I kind of want to drill down on some specifics, and I can see y'all agree, because Rusty Lake won the vote. That's perfect. That's great, actually, because you didn't know this, but Rusty Lake will actually be a democratic playthrough, whereas these other ones wouldn't have been. I am otherwise suspending democracy, if only because y'all are not gonna have the chance to use these pieces of heart once my schedule changes. But Rusty Lake calls for it because it is a long series, and I'm willing to let y'all decide when you've had enough of it, because it can be a lot. There are a lot of games in it, and if y'all aren't feeling it, I am willing to let me know so we can move on. Not sure Star Wars Extended Universe Media is the appropriate place for critical thinking skills, actually. No, you're right about that. You're right about that. I wish it was. I'm an eternal optimist, but yeah, it so much isn't. Can you scroll down? The yellow face with red eyes calls to me. You're gonna regret saying that. Because that game is called Beat This Game to See Hot Lady. Would you care to comment, Arcane? Wait until my anti-democratic mail-in ballot stuffing gets in. Democracy suspended as the country, so too the channel. Yep, that's Curator Connect, baby. That is Curator Connect. That is gonna be our headliner the next time we do Curator Connect. So hold on to your asses, ass holders. Just so you're aware. Yep. I mean, unless somebody else gives me something in the meantime. So, if you want to get out there and encourage any indie developers you know to send me the John. What's up, Tradon? Good to see you. I guess at this point, we've actually accomplished everything I set out to accomplish. What's up? Well, I'm dying. I am on the verge of death here. I'm really sick. So I'm just doing a short stream to fill in people on the schedule and decide what we're gonna do next week, and we've done these things. So let me fill in anybody who's straggled in late before I sign off, because that really was it. That's what I came here to do tonight. So my new my new work schedule, the one where I have to work nights instead of mornings, and it's gonna mess up all of our streams, doesn't start until May 31st. So I still have the entire month of May to do streams. My initial thought was, since Monday is May the 4th, I was thinking about doing Jedi Survivor. The problem with Jedi Survivor is it is huge. It is a really big game, and it would take the entirety of May. It would basically be the last big game we play before my schedule changes. I put it to a vote. People voted that right out. Cool with me. So then I put up some other possibilities for what to do after we do a smaller, like, one-off Star Wars game. And the Rusty Lake series won that. So the plan for next week, the next couple nights are totally normal. I'm gonna do Indie Variety Night tomorrow night, which, actually, if you're curious about that, is that gonna be no, it's not gonna be that. Sorry, I need to load Indie Variety Night with some stuff that I just got. That'll get taken care of tomorrow. So I don't actually have the games that we're gonna be doing tomorrow night. Saturday we'll be doing the Power Hours. Sunday I'm gonna start Satisfactory. And then Monday we will do something. We're not beating the game See Hot. No, tragically, if I had streamed last night, we would have beat this game to See Hot Lady. So, yes, this is all predicated on me feeling better. If I still feel like this tomorrow, no way. Because I gotta work through all this. You think it's hard being sick? Try being sick at the airport for 8 hours on your feet, helping people. It's not ideal. But yeah. Sunday will be Satisfactory, and then Monday we will do something small and Star Warsy. Probably a one-off, maybe a 2-night game, maybe a 3-night game if I'm feeling really saucy. And then the rest of our schedule will proceed apace from there, but once we are done with our Star Wars game, whatever night that is, our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday focus will be the Rusty Lake series. That's what I'm gonna work on. I haven't decided exactly what order I'm gonna do it in. I might do it in the order that I experienced it, but we'll talk about that more when we get closer to it. We gotta get through Star Wars first. So. Okay, chat. That's it. That's all I got for tonight. That's all the energy I have tonight. I am going to shut this stream down, and hopefully I can make it to my bed before I pass out. So, y'all know what's going on. Thank you very much for coming out, for humoring me, for sitting around for absolutely no gameplay whatsoever, and helping me to decide the immediate future of our streams. So, let me ship you off to somebody else. I know somebody's streaming tonight. Oh yeah, bunch of people. Let me. I'm gonna pass you over to Blue Zest. I haven't seen them very much lately. They're playing something called Vintage Story, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Sorry about, you know, everything. Sorry streams have been shorter lately. Sorry I've been sick and not streaming. Sorry my stream schedule is gonna get entirely upended a month from now. These are strange times. They've been strange. It's always strange times, honestly. It's not like it's ever not gonna be like this. I think if anything, we were spoiled by the normalcy of my schedule for so many years. But you know what? Gosh darn it, we'll get through it together, and we'll be better, stronger people on the other side. At least that's what I tell myself. Thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for Indie Variety Night. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.